Yo, what's up, y'all? Hey there, internet, all y'all out there. Everybody just trying to find their way in the world, be comfortable, respected, loved, belong, have a purpose, just like me. We're all the same. I'm creating this YouTube channel as sort of a experiment. I want to create some content that I can look back to sort of document my growth. And I want to be able to share some of the things that I've learned with anybody out there that can find some utility from it. I grew up, didn't really know who I was pretty shy, got picked on sometimes. And I've come a long way, but life is never over. Every day I'm trying to be better than the day before. I failed college like 4 different times, mostly just because I stopped going. Wasn't really serious about it. Now that I'm actually applying myself, I've gotten 4.0s in all my classes, and it feels good. So I'm going to nursing school. That's what I've decided to do. And we're just going to go from there. But I feel like I have a lot of things I can share with you all out there. I feel like I've got a knack for moving, being fit. I just love to move. And this seems to be troubling for a lot of people. Moving around, immobility is a huge crisis in our country, maybe the world, because it feels good to not do anything. I'm still guilty of laying in bed sometimes, feels good to sleep in because the brain loves comfort. But if you can get yourself outside of your comfort zone, like I am with recording this video, and embrace the suck and do something that sucks, on the other side is greatness. And it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Whether that means eating something healthy or getting out of breath or going back to school or changing careers or talking to strangers or maybe learning new habits or breaking old habits like smoking. I quit smoking after 13 years. I quit drinking. Best decisions I ever made. Talking to strangers, yeah, that can be scary. Every day it still is. Even people I already know, sometimes it's just, I don't know. The first few people you talk to for the day, until you get warmed up, it takes some getting warmed up. But if you make a habit of it, feel really good. Mm-hmm. I feel like the world and life in general sort of defaults to discomfort. You've got to find shelter. You've got to have somewhere to lay your head down at night. You got to eat. You want to be loved. We're social creatures. We want companionship. And then we get bored too. We want to have fun. But we also want purpose. We want to be useful. It feels good to be useful. The most valuable commodity in life is the feeling you get when you give to others. What you give could be many different things. It doesn't have to be monetary. It could just be a smile. It could just be your presence, companionship, a nod, a compliment. Compliments go a long way. You know, when you think about the internet and things people say on the internet, you could have 1,000 positive compliments or comments, but one negative comment could bring that whole house of cards down. And you'll remember that comment. So, with as hard as life can be, I found that stepping outside of your comfort zone and trying to put in place some habits to create a buffer for yourself against the world can make a big difference and have a large impact on your mental health. The body and the mind are one. If you heal the body, you can heal the mind. There are some outlier cases. Some people are truly going through some sicknesses, hard times. But you've got to fight for it. Fight for your mental health. Exercising, doing something to get out of breath, get out all your extra tense energy that you've always got. You know, when you wake up, you're all refreshed, ready to go, and until you get some of it out of you, it's still there, this anxious energy. I've got to do something every day. Even if I don't make it to the gym, do some push-ups, do some air squats, something. Just get it out. Makes you feel better every time. You know? And cold shower too. First thing in the morning. It's like a cheat code to life. Man, oh man, it's hard. But it gets easy. It gets easy. And it's just a little bit of suffering up front for a whole lot of payoff afterwards. Whole lot of payoff. You get 8 hours of dopamine afterwards. Helps you concentrate for the rest of the day. It raises your stress threshold for the rest of the day too. If you start the day with something that sucks, like a cold shower, starting it cold, woo! The rest of the day is downhill. Tell you what. And you know when you take a hot shower, you turn off the water and you're all cold until you dry off? Man, with a cold shower, as soon as you turn off that water, you feel warm. Because the air around you is warmer than you are. Sure, you're still kind of cold, but I mean, I feel like I've got a blanket on, like I'm back in bed. Yep. And then you're not all sweaty either. But, so I'm going to make some different videos. I'd like to talk about meditation, diet, exercise, getting up early, studying, reading, stretching, your self-talk, talking to people, being social, or being your own cheerleader. Whatever it is that you have trouble with and that makes you uncomfortable, that's like a clue telling you that's what I need to pay attention to, and that's what I need to work on. What do we call that? Exposure therapy. You got to be your own wingman. Make friends with pain, you'll never be alone. Meet the pain. Meet the pain. And enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. It's not about once you finish, then you can relax. You've got to make friends with the process. Pat yourself on the back and say, you did it. Or you can do it. And be kind to yourself. Because life is hard enough as it is. That's fact. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it's still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy. All right, y'all. This will be my first video. I hope you like it. Hello, you've got a friend out there. Whoever's watching this. Peace.